Welcome back to Iowa Gold Prospectors. Today, me and Jeff are in far southwest Iowa. And this last week I did a little research on the internet. Found me a creek. Looked good on the map. Me and Jeff drive a long ways. We get here. And let me turn this around here. Creek comes in, crosses the road over here, goes around, goes up over a ridge. The creek don't, but the landscape does. Comes back down. There's a draw coming out of the hill about fourth of a mile down here, and this main creek goes around the corner and heads south. Me and Jeff went in over by this large tree right here. Don't know what it is. Anyhow, went in and there's plenty of water. Looks like it's about 14 inches deep. It's not flowing. It's about 8 foot wide. I did see on the map that there was a beaver dam somewhere in the stream, and I thought it was just downstream a little ways. We walked up, went in. It was still high, not moving. Walked around the corner all the way down to where the draw came out of the hill, still backed up. So we're leaving this place, and we're gonna go over to a location where we can metal detect. And there's a creek. There's a park, and then there's another park a mile away that has camping. And both locations have creeks, and both locations we can metal detect, because as a alternative from panning, we both brought our metal detectors. You know, when you go a long distance away from home, you always have to have plan B. Hopefully we find some color, because we've driven a long ways. Make it to a creek that has good gravel. I'll bring you back, show you what I'm digging, and hopefully we have some gold.
Look at this rock. I think that's shoved into the bank, or that's falling out.
That's a rock seam.
Yeah. And look at this rock. Look at this. There's your striations, buddy, right there.
Yeah, I think that is that striations, or that's just been cleaved.
Looks pretty flat to me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
That's pretty interesting.
yeah, that's a rock seam right there.
Yeah, this would be a really nice.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to come in here in the early spring when there's melt off.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do, hopefully there's gold in this creek. I'm gonna dig a sample. Of course, I don't have a bucket in my vehicle. For whatever reason, I took all my buckets out. But this is about the best possibility that I've found today for gold in southeast Iowa. All the big rivers have water, but it's a pretty good rock up through here. Gonna have to come back here and check this out next spring. I'm gonna fill up 2 containers and check this out when I get home. Think I'm gonna dig me a sample right here, and probably another sample up around the corner there.
Okay, what we have here is a miner that's doing some dry sampling because water is non-existent in this creek that we're checking out. And of all the times that we go out, we forgot to bring buckets because we were just planning on panning today. But Ty's gonna take a sample from that little inside bend right there and put it in an ice cream container. And when he gets home, then we'll pan it out, see if there was any gold in there. Does that seem kind of sandy, gravelly, or just sand?
Kind of
Clay.
sandy clay, kind of loamy.
Huh. There you go. That looks like a good pinch
spot.
point. Yep. Yep. That looks like it'll do her. There's a little piece of quartz fell out of there. All right, well, when he gets back, he'll let you know how it went.
All right, so last night I was gonna try to do it tablespoon at a time for my 2 ice cream containers, and that was just gonna take way too long. So I'm gonna pan this out. This is 1 container. I'm gonna pan it out in the kind of safety pan it in that bucket right there, and the rock really looks good. There's a lot of quartz of all sizes. Me and Jeff were finding fist-sized pieces of quartz. The whole dry wash is just littered with cobbles, and the main creek had cobbles up through it. So regardless whether I find gold in these 2 samples, I most likely am gonna go back to that area next spring. What's in here looks really good. I've picked some of the bigger rocks out, but it's kind of hard to do a sample in the creek when there's no water there. Did I dig deep enough? Did I not dig deep enough? This ain't gonna work too well. Oh. Oh. Hey, kitty. Ow. Meow. Meow. Ooh. Right. Hey, no jumping up there. Damn cats. No. Better not knock my phone over. Ooh. Sure, run off now. Damn it. All right. Sun's setting. It's getting hard for me to see, and I better pick my glasses up because I'll step on them. I'll be in trouble. Let me turn the phone around. Let me move my glasses. Just a minute. So I got a couple little pieces in there. Right there in the center of the screen. Right there, a little bit chunkier. And then one right up there. Let me zoom this in a little bit. So yeah, that's not bad. There might be 4 there. So let me go get my snuffer bottle. I got one more container I need to go through before the sun goes down. So I'm happy that I found at least something there. Did a little research of that area last night with my soil map, and there is till in there. It's in an area that wasn't hit by the last glacier that dropped down over the Midwest. This is in the Kansas till, or the Kansas glaciation, the Kansas glacier, something like that, came down. It came down 500 to 600,000 years ago. Let me snuff this gold up before the cats dump my pan over, and I'll be back. All right, so this is the second sample. There's a lot of clay in there, kind of mixed with the sand. And I'm gonna dump a little soap in there, kind of work that, kind of like I did with the last sample container. We'll work that around a little bit, and then I'll pan it back into the bucket. See what that second sample had. And I'll have to look at my video, but the second sample is butter pecan. I don't know. I'll have to look at my video. I don't remember where I took this sample at. So I'll have to go back and review my video. I guess it don't matter. Now I know that there is gold in that creek. I will be going back there in the spring with Jeff, and we'll be working that creek with Gold Hog River Sluice, or maybe Mini 6 High Banker. on bilge pump. All right, I'll be back. All right, this really isn't too awful bad. This is from one Blue Bunny ice cream container that is 1.75 quarts. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm rather pleasantly shocked that I found gold, and it was in a dry creek. Didn't have a bucket on me, or I didn't have a bucket in my car. And dang, it was a good deal that I had two cons containers. But yeah, found a place over in southeast Iowa that I'll be going back to next year. I'd go back this weekend, but it is dry as a bone out there. So thanks for watching. If you can like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. This was a trip to southeast Iowa. My next two locations are going to be northeast and northwest Iowa. For a 1 3/4 sample, I think that's pretty good gold. We'll be back there in the spring. Thanks for watching. And until next time, I'll see you in the creek.